In this video, we will try to debug Protractor scripts in Chrome Inspector. Basically, this video is for people who are new to Protractor. Generally, they find it a bit difficult to start with debugging in Protractor. So basically, there are a couple of ways using which you can debug the Protractor scripts. So one is using the Chrome Inspector, and the other method is using your IDE. So in this video, I will try to show the process of using the Chrome Inspector to debug your scripts. So this process is also documented on the Protractor website itself. Basically, it involves three things. One is you have to run your node process using certain arguments and then use the Chrome inspect window. And the third one is you need to add a keyword called debugger within your script. So as I said, right, the step one part of this process is to start node and pass in the argument inspect break, and then the path to your binary where the protractor resides in the node modules basically, and the protractor config file. And once you're done with this, once you launch this, you just need to uh, type in Chrome inspect devices within your Chrome browser so that you can start with the debug process. So let's do this practically. So what I have done is there is a basic script on the Protractor website itself. Also, this process is documented on protractortest.org/debugging, the two methods which we can use to debug the Protractor scripts. So we will see the method which uses Chrome Inspector. So I have picked up a sample from the Protractor site itself. What it does is it just launches angularjs.org and it keys in the name, and then we try to read the greeting. So basically, we can see the two fields, the input text field and the heading over here. So the identifier related to these. So what we see, this is basically an asynchronous one. So you can see the protractor conf file over here where I specify the spec file and then the Selenium address since we launch a Selenium server locally, and then the page object model which we are using. So we'll see a JS file related to that. So the home page. So you can see the locators and fields, and then this is the basic test file. So we will add a breakpoint over here. I've already set up a breakpoint over here. As I said, you need to add the debugger keyword within your script. This is important before you, in order for the debugging process to be smooth. So now let's start our Selenium server. It's already started, but just for the sake of showing it to you guys, I'll just relaunch the same. So I'm just starting the WebDriver manager. This will launch the Selenium server. It's up and running. Now we will spawn the node process with the following arguments for node -f inspect break, and then the path to the protractor binary. This is an important argument, and then the protractor config. So once you launch this, you go to the Chrome window, and then you key in Chrome inspect devices over here. So you can see an entry over here. So click on the inspect link. You can see that the Chrome inspector pops up. So if you see this over here, which means you have been able to launch the debug process successfully. If you see some errors over here, then please make sure that your protractor binary is properly specified. That is the only cause where I have seen the Chrome inspector to fail. So you can also add the sources over here to your protractor source folder. So once you add the source folder, you will see the files over here. They can be TypeScript files as well. So I have already added some breakpoints within the pages and then the spec file. So here you can see the basic debugging options, shortcuts like resume script resume script execution, step over, step into, and step out. So I'll just resume this. So once you resume this, you can see that I'm sorry. You can see that the site gets launched. You can see the angularjs.org getting launched over here. So what it has hit a breakpoint now. So if I resume next, it will just key in the name over there. So we'll just press F8 or click resume here. So now it has set the name John. So if you go to the browser window and if you scroll down to the location, you can see that it has the name John. And we can see that the greeting has been set as well. So if you hover over the greet text over here, you can see the value, hello John over here. So, I mean, basically, this is how we can try to debug if you have any issues. So you can even go to the console, and if you type in greet text over here, which is a variable, so we can see the value for the variable, and you can resume execution from here. So basically, this was just a basic overview on how to debug your protractor scripts using the Chrome inspector. Please do like the video if you find it useful. Thank you very much.